decide to make a controversy.
WEFM, the clean, fresh sound.
Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
All right, so we are back with our Activated Morning set. And Christal, you want me to tell you something funny? So I just always remix people's songs, right?
Oh,
Unintentionally remix people's songs. And
unintentional. You sure?
And you won't believe that it took me probably maybe not last year, the year before. So you see the song that was playing before?
Baron.
The Baron. I don't look like the Baron. And so he has a part in it that he says, I always thought he was saying Baron more a she than me. What he's actually saying is Baron is more nashi than me.
Nashi?
Girl, thank you.
I feel so happy. What part of the song is that? Is it the chorus?
But I don't. And if I should mention Baron more nashi than me.
No, wait.
Girl, it took me a while to say that. I said, but no, it can't be. He's saying that he more a she than me. I'm saying, but why would he even look to say that? So yeah. See, you didn't even know that.
I just filled it in.
Tell me thanks.
Thank you. I just filled it in and I just sang whatever. I never really paid attention to. Now I have to go and listen to that because you see me singing the entire song, right? Okay, good.
Yeah. I tell you. But and that's the thing. It takes me a while sometimes. I say more nashi than me.
I haven't heard that word in a long time.
Well, that's
nashi.
it.
Nashi means maga, right?
Yeah.
Look a little nashi there. I'm gonna put it on a shirt. Nashi. Nashi. English language. Well, Vincentian dialect, Caribbean language, how it's evolved over time is just so amazing to me. Anyways, welcome back. 4579997 is a WhatsApp number to call. We got some messages. Somebody says it means smaller, skinnier. All of that. Got some messages on the WhatsApp. Let's throw them out really quickly and get to the next. So many things happened, like we can't even stick on one topic. Anne says, good morning, Roleza and Christal. Christal, I'm a Vinci and I can't swim. You get a red card.
I got company.
You have a lot of company, actually.
I know.
A lot. Speaking of red card, today is SVGFF's presidential elections. So what happened?
What history is football? Why
football.
you say yellow card? You don't have yellow card and thing?
They have red card
Red
too.
card. No, red card has
It's
a different connotation. It has a different meaning behind it. So
is it soca song?
No. I'll leave it alone.
Can you tell me after?
Listen, read my mind. Just learn to read my mind. That's all I'm going to tell you. You keep dropping things and you're going to make me get into trouble because I already don't have the best facial expressions out there. So don't do it.
I'm going to have a lot of fun. Let's put it that way. All right. So Trevor, good morning, Trevor. Oh, morning. All right. Women being main program anchors is not new. In fact, women make far better program anchors than men as they are better at program multitasking and continuity. That's coming from Trevor. Unlike men who just read the auto cue and not reflect on what they just said, women react to the words they are reading on the auto cue. More human. All right, interesting. There's good morning to Joshua. He has a voice note here. Let's play it.
Good morning, ladies. It's so good to see two vibrant faces this morning. I have nothing against Ari, but I much rather see you two guys than to see him. May I make a suggestion? When Mr. Hamilton calls today, because I know he's going to call, do not cut him off, but do not give him a voice. Tell him to his face that because of his attitude, he's no longer allowed to call the station. Tell him to his face. Don't cut him off, right? I know he's going to try to get a award in edgeways, sideways, but no. Let him know on air that he is very, very, very offensive to everyone. And I hope he gets the help that he needs desperately.
All right, thanks. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Let's just put it that way. Right, so the meaning of Nashi. Well, his heirs. Tell it to his heirs, because yeah. All right, so some other things that were trending yesterday that are trending today. So the MCMH, they have issued a statement concerning some changes, temporary restrictions to male surgical ward visiting hours. MOHWE wishes to advise that visiting hours to the male surgical ward of the MCMH will be restricted to the 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. only, effective immediately until further notice. The 11 a.m. to 12, make a typo there, boy, to 12 p.m. Oh, me
12 noon. It says 12 noon.
MD.
Huh?
So 12 midday.
12. You weren't seeing 12 noon in the article? Wait.
No, I'm reading the actual.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Midday. I guess MD says midday. Oh, boy, I learned something new today, boy. Visiting period has been suspended. Additionally, each patient on the male surgical ward will only be allowed one bedside visitor during the visiting period. The name of the single visitor will be provided by each patient and must be on a list which will be kept at the security booth at the Kingstown District Clinic entrance to the MCMH. So pretty much what should have been in place all the time. The listed visitor must present some form of a picture ID, which there's actually a sign that says you have to do that, but enforcing what was already there now, to the security officer at the entrance to the MCMH. Once the visitor has been confirmed as being on the list, a pass. I'm sorry. A pass will be issued by the security officer at the gate. This gate and the picture ID must be presented to the security surgical ward before entry. MOHWE, which is Ministry of Health, Wellness and the Environment, requests the full cooperation of the public as we work to ensure the health and well-being of the staff and patients at the MCMH. Well, I could tell you, right? When I was in GHS, we had much better security than what was displayed at MCMH.
You know what for me was left out of it? I haven't seen anything being said about bags or anything being searched.
Oh.
I haven't seen any information in any of the reports saying that is going to happen. You know, even if it's just a case, let's say you're not necessarily the security is going to physically put their hand in in somebody's bag or whatever, but ask persons to take out the contents that they have in their bag so that you can see what is contained in it. Because it's one thing to present a picture ID. You leave an ID, you get a pass. But if I am passing with a bag that contains a weapon, what difference does it make?
Or any illegal substance.
Right. What difference does it make? You know, and I think the biggest thing is not even so much a case where the person went into the hospital after hours. What it was that he was able to enter the hospital with a weapon, with a gun. You know, so even in all of these things, the new measures that are going to be effected, you know.
You mean the measures are going to be effective?
Yeah.
Not new.
But that's it. That's why I use the word effective, because it was already supposed to be in place. I know for me, every time that I went, I had to present an ID. I had to leave my ID, you know, and it was strange to hear Ari say that he didn't have to do it. So
I didn't have to do it too, though.
So
and I've been there many times.
So is I look suspicious?
No. In the earliest, a few years ago, yeah. But
of late,
within the last year, my visits, morning, if they were looking my way.
Now I always had to leave mine, write down my name, etc., etc., etc. So
around the paper.
Yeah. So, you know, apart from securing or ensuring that this is actually being done now, what it is I would also like to see happen in conjunction is that you check items be checked or bags be checked before persons enter. Because I think that is what the bigger danger actually is.
Okay. So let's take a call. Who's trying to get in? Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you? How are you, ladies? I wonder, how are you, ladies?
In a real good mood.
I know, right?
We good. Let me tell you something that'll make you feel really nice. We're even happier now we're hearing your voice.
Well, you know how to catch me,
You're trying to mama guy him out.
I'm a fisherwoman, apparently.
Christal know how to catch me, so I mean, she could do anything. I won't make a fuss.
All right. Good morning, Dave. How are you? What would you like to contribute this morning?
Yes, well, I'm responding to what went on at the Milton K. Memorial Hospital. I'm just responding to that. And up to this morning or yesterday morning when Kenton went there, I understand to get a feedback and so on. And there is this guy who is a ULP fanatic. I can say that because I know him well. From the time I heard his voice, I said, what can we do with these kind of people who seem not to have any kind of sense, common sense, whatever sense it is? He's asking Kenton, what happened now? Where you come? And now he's employed I was there on Tuesday, and he approached me somewhat from a distance. Apparently, he always, when I was on the road, he used to always get at me because he listens to what I have to say on the radio, and some people are just offended from a political standpoint. You must not if you say anything that is opposing to who they support, they feel they can kill you or something. Anyhow, so much for that. But I was going to say I was fortunate, but I don't think that's the right word. I mean, I happened to be a patient at the Milton Keynes Memorial Hospital when I came down with diabetes, and that was a real eye-opener for me, a real experience for me when I had to go there. And I discovered so many things. Because, I ain't dummy, and I questioned a lot of things while I was at the Milton Keynes Memorial Hospital. I even helped to lift up patient because I was still strong.
Really?
I even helped somebody who knew me well and asked me for help to go to the bathroom, and I lift up that guy because he wasn't that heavy, just to assist and that sort of thing. But the point I want to make here, security. At one time, I remember for some reason, they had strict security down there, right? Where your ID and search, no, I'm not sure, sure about the searching, but with your ID and so on. But the point is, St. Vincent and Grenadines is not a nice place anymore when it comes to the way we behave in our country now. It's not, all of those days. So we can't be relaxed. We are catching up with TNT, Barbados, Jamaica, all those countries who have been experiencing all these things before us and so on. So we have to up our game as well, because it's not like what it used to be. In my growing up, early days growing up in this country, life was better, sweeter than what it is now. But some of us are afraid to say that, or embarrassed or ashamed because of our politics and so. I just want to get over that message. Thank you.
Right. Thank you so much. Sorry, I know, but we're just a couple seconds shy of 8 o'clock, which means that we're gonna have to wrap up in just a few seconds. Joshua says on the live, why limit it to the male ward? I agree. The notice is for the male surgical ward. I think it should be
extended to the entire hospital. Entering the hospital,
especially since that was in place before. You just, I don't know. We tend to have a major problem with enforcement. Boy. 8 o'clock is the time. Coming up at 8:05 thereabouts, we're gonna be bringing to you Cop Chat for today. A number of other things would have happened over the last 24 hours. Want to wish Justin Douglas a speedy recovery. Within the same industry, he's a commentator, sports commentator on
sports broadcaster,
right? Broadcast on Nice Radio. And today is Rock Your Socks, theme for World Down Syndrome Days and Stereotypes. And congratulations to the two unnamed new magistrates. It says it's two females. So we just trying to figure out who they are.
Yes.
But let's go to the top of the hour.
All right. So it's still 8. Okay, so it's now 8:01. And our time check came to you with the compliments of New